Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Scott's Selections here for Sunday, August 9th. Before we get into today's play of the day, quick recap of what happened yesterday. We ended up picking up a nice, easy winner in baseball as we had the over 9 between the Detroit Tigers and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's always nice to catch an over in the fourth inning and ended up combining for 16 runs. Fun fact, Detroit ended up homering in 4 of the first 5 batters of the game, so you ended up picking up a pretty easy winner there. And and the game ended up slowing a little bit down towards the last couple of innings, but you end up with 16 runs. You're going to do pretty well on a total of 9. So we ended up picking a winner there. However, I know that I said I was going to go back to basketball on Sunday, but a little bit of an audible. I'm not really a big fan of any games in terms of value on the spread or the total for the NBA. I was thinking about maybe looking at Houston at -4.5, but I find that line very questionable, and I'm still not sure if Westbrook is going to play. So for that reason, I decided to not touch it. However, that means we're going to be going back to MLB. We're going to be looking at a matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the Seattle Mariners. This match will be taking place at 4:10 p.m. Eastern Time. And we like the Rockies on the run line at -1.5 at +100 on Fox Bet. Now, a couple reasons why we like the Rockies in this spot. First of all, the significant pitching advantage for the Rockies in terms of the starters. Marquez is going up against Sheffield. Marquez has been a phenomenal starter in his career, very underrated. So far this season, he has been great once again, as he is 2-1 with a 1.89 ERA, so he's been great. Meanwhile, the Mariners are going to be throwing out Justice Sheffield, who has been a disaster his entire career in the pros, but this year has been even worse, as he is 0-2 with a 9.39 ERA. Fun fact, Justice Sheffield has appeared in 13 games in his career. He's made 9 starts, and he has the same amount of MLB wins as all of us, as he has yet to record a win. And it's not because he's good, I'll tell you that much. So he's been a pretty underwhelming pitcher throughout his entire career. He was a top prospect for the Yankees before they ended up shipping him to Seattle in exchange for James Paxton. But Sheffield's been terrible, and I expect the Rockies to do very well against him. Plus, Seattle's bullpen's atrocious as well. So even if Sheffield ends up getting pulled after 3 or 4 innings, maybe even 5, Seattle's bullpen's been an absolute gas can all season long, and I think the Rockies should be able to get enough offensive production to win this game, especially since they have scored at least 5 runs in each of the first 2 games of the series. Another reason why these 2 teams are simply heading in opposite directions. Colorado is the surprising first-place team in the NL West, as they are 11-3. They've been on fire so far this season, and they are in the middle of a decent winning streak, whereas the Mariners, after starting out 4-4, have completely imploded, as they have lost 7 of their last 8 games, and they are now in sole possession of last place in the AL West, to the surprise of nobody. So since the Rockies have been the much better team all season long, the Mariners have been terrible. If you look at the first 2 games of the series, the Mariners just can't hit. They scored 4 runs and 0 runs. They got 1 hit yesterday by the Rockies. So that tells you where these bats are in their current form, which is not good. And the Rockies are available at -1.5 at +100 with the significant pitching advantage and the better overall team. So for that reason, the play of the day is going to be on the Rockies -1.5 on the run line at +100 on Fox Bet. That's in this installment of Scott Selections here for Sunday, August 9th. Good luck to all of you and your respective bets today. Bye, everyone.